economy. No! We have brought that person come to power. Now, 3,000. That's what we use. Here, 100 million.
Hey, I go. How my person is 30. If they hire a person and then I pay 170. You see, the man here. Yeah,
Masemtvgh John Dramani Mahama abomodin akwade fidie nwanwaso bi edi ama National Cardiothoracic Center ebeboa dasama ewo man Ghana mu na sa fidie nwanwaso edin edi cardiac catheterization laboratory ayetwa ne tiafre no cath lab asa fidie ebeboa ewurewura nipa ntini mu akohwe yadeko a etimi tia koma na omatimi etu ase akoha obi ani akiri na ne titiru sakoma yade achi obi a yemfa se kampai nipa no ansa ne hu yadeko a ehya koma ni mu ne etu ase ekyerese sa fidie ebeboa pa Omampeni John Dramani Mahama gusu chene nsemu no wo kyere se emfa wo se enche bi obefra ban mu no obekoso akasa ama National Cardiothoracic Center betimenya won ankasa modern facilities a ebeboa ama adwuma na timetu mpon.
Thank you very much for the work you're doing here. The Cardio Center has some of the most professional, professionally trained health personnel, and we all admire the numerous lives that you continue to save. It all started when I got a text from lawyer Chris Akume, and I want to give him credit too for that. And he said it was such a shame that our cardio center did not have a cath lab. Of course, he's a lawyer, so he couldn't explain exactly to me what a cath lab was. And so I called my friend Dr. Sribo and said, "What's a cath lab?" And so I've been his houseman for some time. He's been training me. And so he described what the cath lab was, what it did, and all that. And so I understood exactly what he was talking about and realized that it will not only save lives in Ghana, but it will also make Ghana a center for medical care in the sub-region. It took a bit of time, but we're all happy that eventually we were able to receive it. I want to thank the medical engineers who fixed it. I think that with the acquisition of this machine, it's going to save the lives of many Ghanaians. So let me congratulate you on the installation of this machine, and to say that I'll continue to be an advocate for the Cardio Center. One of the projects we want to work on is to get a brand new Cardio Center built here in Ghana.
Bra UTV kase bonya akwanya ne Dr. Lawrence Ribo awono ye director de Cardiothoracic Center etwetwe nkomo no wo kire nsem se fidie nwanwaso Mampeni John Dramani Mahama bede na didi amomu yi ebeboa amomu dwumadi a omudi efa komayade ho no ebetumi atumpon ama Ghanafo etumi adom ho efa komayade ho ne titiru ene ebibrem atoya man hodo atwa oman Ghana ho ahia nsoso no bom betumi ede abom esanse afidie no fidie nwanwaso a ebeboa obia
se wo ye akoma ho adwuma machine bia woni bia wontumi nye ade papa enti na nse ya yenya machine die etumi ye enoma pii ma patients na first ye ntumi nye engaka omo omanya efrense heart attack omo utriti heart attack etura bia che oye omo operation machine we ya yenya nti kofu ododo na ombenya heart attack no na se omo wo omo kokoye omo ya ai kane no si eyo mo test wi a che ekoyo mo operation nansen enu hia etumi di machine we ye eko bie blood vessel no a ye no intini no a block no etumi bie mu operation ehia
By the way, I thought 46. Look at that master, I do a sign by the way, that's 47. Look who by the name, you bring one way of 46. And now way 2014, and I'm winning 1.6. And now we 12.6. Check ground stick. Ground stick, boy, I don't know, and I'm winning. And I'm winning 8. And now we are 5.2. Reese, I put on some high. I put on the first 70 and then I put on your full top, weigh 6 million. I get with the one. Now, you're bad. John Ramani, Mamma, some way, they catch out, Minister what TikTok, share me, ye, and none way near my way to play with. Kakri, your body watch a while into me. Who know of one some quack, who wow. Who know of one some quack, wow. Shall we say? Baby, ni pa wole ko onyo onu di o onya de papa o so be fa kon bone so na wa ka se wa ye papa ko pe wutu duro pe wo second pe wunsu a wo kwa hayo a su kwa mde wa be no na pe wukotoku a wo kuma abo a wo de be hye papa ye de amenya me afi we ye de amenya me pem sada bua wo sa pe ma kudufo a wo kwa What? Now, see, we ya bread. Yeah, you could not vote to yeah, boot for boot now. I can fire to my fat, not fire to me. We are tired to say painting.
Almost the fire elevation nearby. Almost class any I say, wow. Nina, I am on one. Fire service for so mule money. Most of the contain a about the city ton and him say. What the hair man? There's a same pan say, and to a beaten is to a boarding way. Nasadabra or what? I then a central market further than I'm to woman. I mean, a bit for me and no, maybe saw me and no, yan son come back. Now, some more to check that bra. I know, I know almost shop my farmer. Now, an opportunity empty, we away. Or be store and him, 3 years ago, and say, no more shame me and him. I say, Yammy and say, I'm a yellow and I am more dear be and a bassa. Nana Pokuni, Papa, and didn't think about our mother. To some minister say, I dear bad pa, do my dear bad pa, and I am didn't say. Maybe, sir, said you, my dear bad pa, and I saw a monster. Most of much janiso, and more be one cow be our jam my fed. That blana, fire service of one FM, and send me see a mobile funnel. More certain, I dear Bensia. What is scanning here? There was some swan. Minister Bine say, on show one, young primo Biansana. Now, why, Bano? So, more bar, and a baby and penny for in your alphabet. A son in John dear, near Sundia Niantino. And I know Papa Nibon, I'm slow and a buy. A dientia. And see a strano. Yes, stramo. Some more cabinets or more dear. Regular Minister Blem. The fire service for this almost say, a dear letter no more trunk or ye. Almost all my letters and so still at one or more tongue. Shall we shop here? I have bought a pa. Was soon as a better almost ciano. Tax Virginia dear. I have no power. I mean lawyer. I just told say a penny for a class of show. Our Mendano. Obey Betina Quam, any that dear. I bet I will shake. Ye busana wasi na napokuni MD ena ato ho e di ama wo mu ene say na kwa we die moto ma ni pasai ye aye shop wa ha me chance BBC a enipa ba wura be famu ena MD ni na napokuni o mu manage dwa no o matimi ahwa nyame anum ato fa momra metena enya adwuma ti e kwa report e ma police fo no be ka chere ni say onyi yi ni nema ni mfiri wo no and I joy a buyer, ye nim de woman who then say, or tell on Shania, and I didn't been seen the great one. I am ready on the Babeguha. Ye come, I say, I like about me.
Samilia Bawumia was here, Chief of Staff was here, Regional Minister was here, Mayor Onimhubi, MD Onimhubi, Nanapokudi on the Kayata, they were found the son of my men in the Papadia, Eti the Opa, and Wayanoaha. Eti the Kaya Niabrin on the Penista, Menamo Central Market, and a Baha. Yen you are no more woman, yes, shop at Boadeno, a bit of fear. Oma stroke better woman, Atuomo, Oma Bewu, Oma Wu, Obi Bakum Krana, Kaska, when you have been on your Biatra, the Anedi. Your regional minister, Satamo says, Bay, your future and the baby or Kaka Crabia, which media and Yamasha. Was it a bread, or have you a fire for the bread? Omo had to set Central Market. No more melody and the BBC. I could find which I've been from the Mayonnaise ye. Young Fiat, said your more canon. I am not to be because you were Germano. Say Jatoa. Baby, I was a fire for what you junk, come back to me a doom shop, and you know, very often I shop 1,000. And I say, Omatoniama, I'm an anno, dear Siwahano. Fire for a quite a mother, one woman, yappy. Etika shop and the Kakabin of Bessia, you read to do a sea with Jomha. Fire for a young tears from the reporter, Mama, some with the Bromo Fenyamu Todi, and Paniforma Carre. Etim Panifua. Omuna say some can be a woman, or winter the action for some say, or winter the action for some nimwa, Omumpia, Amakano Krawamu, much of air conditioning, Sumudi, Yanuma, you mobile for I at you, a manchaman trade park, a Kamubatoyabi. Mobatoya to Fiadi, and to the American land, and Panifono, some women Omumpia. And I don't mean I'm yes, Mario Quachada, beside Penchas as in our quack. A Tomobaton Ombra, Saya Pencha, Mache, Frozen Pensions on Nanaman Quachano, Ahana Pentio. I do your man, Japadia. Emma Jabagua. Emma Jabagu said, I will say a woman in a pampa to the whole web, or Biabati and Cat. Yabako radio station, TV station to TV station. Happy before Yabako Dawla, Mobile, my brother, Muchimo. One really power. Yapa Cocomatima power, no more toy and me. Yafram was some of my age, my mother, and I said to my toy and me. Munya Tonya, no munya to my papa, mamma mine. Munya Tonya, no munya to my papa, mamma mine. Nana Poku. Some of my
Mekaka mo kan say ye ba hanu say no mo say ahanu say no when I ahye nyoma wa hanu say when obi ambetina hanu say fine ye ti ase ye nyoma fine ye ti ase ye nyoma ye de efi hanu say yan kasa yan ye keke na se mo gidi say ahanu say no mo betimi aton de a ade iti na ya ye workshops wa hanu say mo ma ye sa opportunity me fine ye nyoma say because obi nam hanu say a obeye de hu ye nyoma ye wo inside hanu say e wo se ya hye gu anim hanu say ne ye de ye moreover so modern Babesian say nobody brought anything solid say ahanu say yaton anase ayede ye de amomo anase say obi anka bibian chere we came to open up Babesian say aye yanchi hey yenim de ekọ panyi pa ya fra wo so wo ba ya chemo ya hwani ma hombada say yehu de but ahapa de ye kase betima manatena hanu say aton ne o ma dia enye.
We have come a long way. If we want to go forward, you must always know where you've come from. Where have we come from? What is our history as Africans, as Ghanaians? In all these struggles we have gone through as Africans, the women have played their role. But somehow, we like to pretend that, they are not there. Whether it's in the fishing industry, let me tell you that the men's job ends at the beach. Who carries the fish? Who processes the fish? Who transports the fish? Who does that? Are women healers? What do they heal? Women are bone setters. Such a difficult profession. Who prepares the medications? So are they not pharmacists? Today we talk about about women as if we've just been discovered. That gets on my last nerve. We've always been here. I just want us to look around us. How many women do nothing at all? How many? Who turns the pot to palm kernel oil and palm oil? So are they scientists? So if you don't find them in the hospitals, what has happened? What has happened? It's just that you have defined all these things wrongly in a way that removes the women. Have you thought about this? How about finance? Don't tell me women don't do mathematics. I don't believe it for a minute. If that child in the classroom is not doing well in maths, it's not because she's a girl. Far from it. There is something in that classroom making it impossible for the girl to advance in mathematics. And that is what we need to identify and remove. As we need to identify many things and remove from the path of the growth of women.
The parliamentary candidates, incoming, outgoing, we acknowledge your presence and the work you continue to do. Kudos. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of members of the creative art industry as well as the entertainment industry as well. Your work is very critical. Thank you. And of course, Nime and Naime, I acknowledge your presence. Next, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the National Chairman, Chairman General, General 1, the Honorable Johnston Neskedu Nketia.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, in order to save time, permit me to write on the protocols beautifully established by my General Secretary. Let me begin by saying that today marks a very important landmark towards our march towards victory 2024. And on occasions like this, we must assess ourselves and identify the risks ahead of our journey to victory. I don't intend to spoil the mood, but let me say that we are happy that the polls are projecting a massive victory for us, both for President Mahama and for a resounding majority in Parliament in 2025. But I like to caution that polls results alone don't constitute victory for any political party. And we must be aware that our opponents have a lot of money and they are going into the vote market with a lot of looted cash. One of the first major risks that we face is to pretend to compete with them in the game of vote buying. No matter what we do, we cannot mobilize enough resources to be able to compete with them in money politics. And indeed, they will be happy if we move the battle away from principles, from integrity, from honesty and truthfulness to the battle of who pays higher. So I like to caution all of us that don't let us abandon the tool we are more comfortable with and try to pick the tools that MPP is comfortable with. So let's remain a party of honesty, a party of truth, a party of integrity. And that is the only way we can defeat MPP. The second risk I want us to guard against is the risk of complacency. The polls figures tend to create a picture that we have already won. I like to caution everybody that we have not won yet. We are on the way to victory. But let's guard against complacency. Number 3, because we are already convinced that we are there, a lot of people have begun taking positions and fighting over who will be what in the next government. Indeed, some people are not only fighting about the positions they will occupy, they are telling all others that they will be the kingmakers and they will be making their appointment. If we are not careful, this will dampen the enthusiasm and the spirit of our followers. So I want to assure everybody that we are not there yet. Don't be fighting about positions. And don't be struggling about who will make appointments. Let us all go for the hunting first, and when we kill the game, we now argue about how to share the meat. Finally, a lot of us assume that we have won 2024 and that somehow we have succeeded in governing this country so well that Ghanaians will be willing to return us to power in 2028. So I can see orchestrations and movements towards positioning ourselves for what happens in 2028. I beg you, the name of our game now is Victory December 2024. Let us seek ye first the victory for December 2024, and all other things shall be added unto thee. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all. I wish to congratulate Professor J. Nano Pokwajeman for a wonderful day, and we hope, we have the firm belief that the party is solidly behind her and behind President John Dramani Mahama. And we have no doubt at all that he will perform wonders and restore the position of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana to its usual dignity. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
In the midst of Ghana's bustling landscapes, amid the vibrant rhythms of Komenda, emerged a figure whose legacy resonates far beyond the sandy shores of her homeland. She is Professor Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman, an embodiment of wisdom, a nurturer of minds, and a trailblazer in the realm of education and leadership. Born in Cape Coast, Ghana, Professor Opoku Agyeman's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and the transformative potential of education. As a daughter of Komenda, she carries with her the spirit of resilience and the values of community that shape her approach to leadership. From the corridors of Wesley Girls High School to the halls of academia at the University of Cape Coast and beyond, Professor Opoku Agyeman has left an indelible mark on the educational landscape of Ghana.
Today, for me, is a day to reflect on the making of history, because history often has many witnesses, and we have the power to be part in the creation and making of that history. Historic decisions aren't always easy decisions or popular decisions to make, but they are important decisions to make.
First of all, I encountered her when I was a student at the University of Cape Coast. After one lecture, she told me, "What are you here for?" I said, "I'm here for a degree." She said, "A degree? Is that the end of it all?" I said, "Well, I don't know the way forward." And she started inspiring me. "You are capable of becoming a lecturer in this institution, but these are the way forward. Do A, B, C, D."
She's someone who creates that cordial atmosphere for anybody to thrive. Take, for example, we are talking about a woman as a vice chancellor who will meet a young lecturer. "Jonathan, how are you doing? Are you publishing?" Now it means that she's interested in the way you are micromanaging your affairs to be able to get promoted to the next level.
During her time, she was able to encourage early career members of the university to think about their academic progression, to think about their research.
Once Professor asked me to do something for her, then it touched me. That's a woman who cares for the ordinary. He said, "Can you go to Kolebu and talk to the doctors who take care of cancer of children?" Because that's something that she takes personally, and she thinks that children come with cancers, we have a special place in her heart.
Maybe Kingsley, minimum Prof. by 2000 na me kotena ne nchen as a house help. Prof ye nipa bia o yes ronko enkofu bebre a na wo sika sam wo fees na ade prof tum bo won na ade kwa me kai wo prof won de afisu de mi a entala mo ye de kacha inyanka na hono wo prisons bebre.
Her tenure as Minister for Education and groundbreaking achievements as the first female Vice-Chancellor of a state university embody her unwavering commitment to empowering the next generation.
Well, as a young woman who aspires to attain higher heights, I look at Prof and I am convinced that it is not just possible and attainable, but it is doable because obviously she's there.
And so when I think about the work that Prof has done, she wasn't focused about frills of what to change, but she was focused about what do I change today that'll impact students and student learning.
So I was invited to be a speaker at an International Women's Day program, and Prof was the other panelist that I was supposed to be on with. And she sent me an email and did acknowledge that most of the issues I had mentioned about women in the labor market were things that ordinarily people wouldn't think about. And she had learned so much about the challenges and the opportunities. And she will be very happy to be a mentor and a coach to me. But then in her sign out, she also mentioned that she also wouldn't mind me coaching her or mentoring her along certain lines, since my area of specialization is different from her. So it was quite interesting how someone like her would just reach out. It should have been me, trying to reach out to her, but it was the other way around.
And she remains a Power Africa member,
a very active Power Africa member. She pays attention to detail and she likes processes. She likes things that are done in procedural manner and in line with the policies and procedures of any institution.
But beyond her titles and accolades, Professor Opoku Agyemang embodies the essence of a mother figure, guiding and nurturing countless individuals on their journey towards knowledge and enlightenment.
This woman, I would say, is a mother. You make sure that 5 o'clock, 5:30, you said, Alberta, I'm leaving the office. Make sure that you go and take care of your children. So what she will do is that in order to be sure that I've left the office, she will not call my mobile phone. She will call the office line. So it means if somebody picks it, it means I'm still there. We are still there. Normally,
unya picture quality in the senior. Me wo a friend say me wo if office and I say me wo sunyane na me wo studio. There are a few things I think as I say me no me no yet na you know ansana Ghana or many yet me ye. It's sad. It's sad. Sir, and say nipa nim say so obofo nim so oberi abotira enka ototono enka odwene hu yi ubeye abro sa na abro no so abamfa so and people struggling to get a running mate. The NPP struggling to get a running mate. They are searching all over. And Grofona, Ombes you as running mate, no. Obia hobon. Issues connection my phone, kalabule phone, Grofo, Omaye, Nema, scandals, I show Muishia, Odo Muye Bibia, and it is a what stadia. Omo ankasa mo sha se omo ye den omo ko oslo usu sorry I was saying munja Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na ono ankasa mo enyi ni running mate ochina obete na we encrofa no so de akwa akotum na wakoka ne obeka okeka no waka kwaka say opinion polls no National Investigation Bureau here no MPP ni Odompelo or say a fake MPP ni or say opinion poll no a fake nyandisi ni neka na ebi magana bakose muda said National Investigation Bureau me ba just share video no mami sound no fin wo mini feel junior wo studio and no obo ni video and I mention me na ma control and I mention me kasa through Zoom and I make kasa enti no mo am UK for na me mo kasa so UK na sendra demonstration ko bia make me send you Zoom link now update here near me course wo dem no kwan be na fa so call Ghana for mabufu ni sen so say now post supporters celebrity or National Investigation Bureau. National Investigation Bureau for no omajuma say ombeka say onkrofom be attack Ghana ebi mu hye Ghana no mo ye bibia ebekọ tia Ghana sun bia no ma ye ho adwuma so omo de intelligence no mo gada. It has never happened under the Fourth Republic say NI before ebe nantia say omo ko opinion pool running mate Ghana. It has never happened using the state resources. Pronono chese security for grad or mwaji pronono. And this our land in anti-Bekistone. Me try say me no bekasa na kawama ya update me no video our demonstration but comments in your crowd Elizabeth for your mousa wa comment nyame shira why are there person commenting Samuel Ko Mahusa wa commenting Ebenezer Ben Bills Mahusa also wa commenting Isaka King Fuseni the Dali Mahusa also wa commenting mo commenting in Nyamishra a short program and yeah but information be all the man unia you need to put it out there all like now we share circumstances are media program we a difficult one but I have to do it. Into Omwanga's opinion puno. Omwanga's opinion puno mukoya na danin toka. Ebi muso ba bekase. Canada Japan. En opinion pools no sa omunyino. En omoba aye. En omabedan na ye napo. Into no so aye confusion. Opinion pool ba konso aba. En so omse Dr. Duchum. En an ho ye but listen. Nipa omububo duni nyina fake. Omu nyina corrupt. Omu nyina digana. Number 1 on the list. Matthew Poku Prempe, aka Napo. Napo said the Ankola si Napo no. On the 7th July, I meba okos ni bosome ensa. Because a double track. Napo as education minister at the Ghana get fund a role in establish ye kofo beto ye Melsa beto ye Mahama beto ye nom the education infrastructure Uni mu say Napo afasa get fund na kwaji at the acquire collateral at the loan of $1.5 billion. I'll keep on repeating it in your any day $1.5 billion. Information on the parliament and say or they and the double track. Sikani yehunu kontabu almost sikana sa double track and also that so omuwie sa sikani dino and omotam na po no beto energy sector also omafa at the whole energy sector savings levy no and they akwaje Bosnia with the tune of 2035 omakwaje billions of dollars and also omari wa brad Ghana and Kolani Bibri enye we aduchum no mo kanasem Dr. Aduchum no mo kanasem current education minister no so himself na po any busy internet for signing contract $84 million Ghana city contract be almost signing no say provide a man or more free senior high school no internet access to internet akwala ba kun bi an head tia ne tiri so mi about 60 Ghana city or so internet na provide internet no na so Dr. Aduchum ba no waba betua sika no e de ama chedi waba betua sika na chedi such characters and on the Umora for staff for their con. Mesomunya botre, Yabefu be a house number near the Abechremo, number who would differ Okrumanum, and Nipa Bonifo, and a chrono mobile of my Ghana. And so be percento. And so be percento now essay internet, but we'll manage it. You know what I mean? Into more UK, more London, more core demonstration, you know. My number no over to me send me WhatsApp through 020-8288-062 or the 50244 no so I mean to me in fact 020-8288-062. But hey, come on, off the thing. 18 hear me pa na Jimbe said Onipa ye friend no Jandam. The chief Jandam. Okate chief rifanene continue sorry. Adan okoji ni project. Sami ka che muso okọ da baumia fie 3 days to omobato MPP primaries no. Presidential primaries no. Okọ ba no obaso baumia campaign si na pampam. Nani ure free say waka kire baumia se oye John Waka chere Baumia say we poster boy. Omuko meeting for that to me ka chane say onkara nuntum. Na jandam eya okatache free free say. Waka chere Baumia say we chimfo. Waka chere Baumia say we chimfo. Na Baumia entimi man na po instruction e manemfa. Or say how can Baumia give Napo instruction e manafa. And so ne go to okatache free fa ni Facebook wall on the lead campaign. Emma Napo say beya Napo baba beya NPP running mate. To nipa na friend Jim for ya like Mamudu Baumia no. So bia favor so. You may be wa obi nye ba me. Charles Akowu asalifu. Me meye. Okatache free fa. Nanu ya no kwaji project from Jandam. Se oba beka se Jomama babuno. Jomama babuno no. Ebra Jomama bedu bruno. Ena bibi ye Jomama obuno. Ena omo rashi Jomama edine ko eye Lego Medical Center. When you say Jomama abusu yande, oma ya omo asofo omo mfi no. Ba mi mitie me ya puno communication officer. Jomama abasu nyahine ye. Jomama aba eye une abema speech. Jomama aba Kwafie festival Osuma Inkro. Jomama asing about Sunya bio for the 4th time for party Juma. Nina oba Mishia the airport. Mwa mosha masem no video no ho. Mwa mu follow masem no obe konsu video no ho. Very, very, very successful programs and one wabe. Enti nipa wa friend no se me. Many opsi adoye ni etimi ka somewhere nya no kure ni account to Jomama so say no kure. Ko hwini eti sei sansani kontompo ni eti sei. What Baumia so a poster boy or a John. Kumasi so you can't so be a John akire say we Jimmy or Jigiriba or Chimfo. Ako kura dia o se Baumia na Jimmy na Baumia we be da man na post and now say Baumia on for of video no jandam dia no any na come for Baumia hu nyina no fatu to mami say wo hwe me I just need that video but no see the man
na menu mienu nyina nim say ade na wo ye no eye jandam political jandam
to do but ebresu ni mafa me wa kontrom kakra enu nti na ebehia say me class ade we firi onye sa ofo onye dere ehunu kwa ye de sa asem we be fa so kada je free fa wa frɛ Baumia sɛ oyi chimfo
mienu na te happy FM ye 2016 ni yes ade no so it means minimum agoro na ni so chen o ke kansem hu na ye ni ma wo wia no akotena eye ye kan se mimos o sinado ye wia na akotena mimos jowulu akire ho eye methodist dan na akire ho ni asere because asem no e kan ni nya no kore eti de wo ye ni you should know say I know it better. Minu apano 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ni nya no kura kama ni nya no kure from an insider report ye Ghana mpanifon bebre ahi ye MPP mpanifon bebre ahi Dr. Baumia de wo ma ye ne se poster boy wo ye John ti wo mo mfa ne nya hwe wo ma yina to atwere now the anti ho abehia se mebusa sa question we ye John Dramani Mahama or ye okay die. It was one the campaign is something is and me when the video be no church here a man and you can tell there is no energy. The John Dramani Mahama we know from 2012, the John Dramani Mahama we know from 2016. I would meet Gina and you so sure you are not seeing the energy of John Dramani Mahama this time around. Is he okay? BBI okay? And it's not just about the energy. Is it true say John Dramani Mahama ko sunyane? Is it true say ko sunyane BBC wo ho? E dey na see here. Is it true say UGMC modi American ne bese ko UGMC? And I'm asking these questions because a very relevant yantina ho nye mamonye e John Dramani Mahama yodum tumi amu penti. And Mama Lodina, you need to take a cue from this. If indeed the questions I am asking are true, e dey me na say mbufu me. John Dramani Mahama ko sunyane okoye ni bibi ko si wo ho ade ne si wo ho. Is it true some rushing by UGMC Medical Center na University of Ghana Medical Center is it true some flying out And for some time now, John Dramani Mahama is not in the country. Now no only country a dear na mukoko ye. Question you bisa no. Cataract. Is it true?
Junior, we are okay.
The kidney okay. The organs is, and I'm asking these questions, and you people, you know why I'm asking these questions. And Mira, your mama, unim di obenyo. You see, 2 million wa people no. Any pano omudi unche no boni a omupe 2 million wa bedinti. Ebo okra na yanka no krenchiro. But if indeed these questions I am asking, then there is nothing wrong with coming out to tell us that you are not feeling well, and all of us will even sympathize with you and will begin to pray for you as our leader. We don't want a similar situation like Professor Mills' own. And yet here one be here say me busa sa question we ade ba ko pa ye yenko tie eye Kwasi Ahoy ana is it Kwame na Ahoy or Kwasi Ahoy? Kwasi Ahoy, right? Okay, yenko nko tie one Jenana Opoku Agyeman omo hia ye no and someone Kwasi Ahoy ka kire eye Jenana Opoku Agyeman.
I was not prepared to be president at that time, but nature skewed things in such a way that President Mills had to give way to John Mahama. Anything can happen. So, Nana, be ever prepared, like your motto says. Be ready. Anything can happen, and you can become the president of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah, Nana. So
you see, yes, it's a bomochichi free insua se be catch also then chemuwa. Edia na bema eye Kwasi Ahoy nimpa se John Dramani Mahama ni Jenana Opoku. One of them, if anything at all, Jenana Opoku Agyeman is older, way older than John Dramani Mahama. Meboa. Edia na bema eye Kwasi Ahoy beka se Nana, prepare yourself. Anything is possible. Na John Mahama nye ready to become president. But nature in its own wisdom, and nature and wisdom now when they take Professor Mills and then Professor Mills will yes sir. And then Kwasi Ahoy nimwa. Ebema wa encourage a 70-something-year-old woman to be prepared because anything can happen and he can become the president of the republic. When he be anyone, Professor Mr. Mahama, you okay? Former president, is he okay? If he's not okay, then Lord, Mama, you kunu first too before 2 minutes more. And I'm asking these questions because I know what I know. But minu mienu nyina nim sa ade na wo ye no jandam, political jandam. Na minu mienu na te happy FM ye 2016 year yes ade no. So it means minimum agoro na ni so chen. Okay, cancel who know any more. We are no akotena eye can say mimos. O sinado ye we are near akotena mimos jowulu. Echire ho eye Methodist dan na chire ho. Ni asere because asem no e kan nya no kore. Eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Mimi apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam. Asem no nya no kore akama nya no kore. From an insider report. Eye Ghana mpanifo bebre hi eye MPP mpanifo bebre hi Dr. Baomia de wo ma ye se poster boy wo ye John ti wo mo mfa ne nya hwe wo ma gina to akere
junior fami tum na mento aso
now the anti e ho abehia se mabusa sa question we yera John Dramani Mahama or ye okay die because one the campaign no this really my brother is tell the John Dramani Mahama we know from 2012. The John Dramani Mahama we know from 2016. I would meet Gina. Are you so sure? You are not seeing the energy of John Dramani Mahama this time around. Is he okay? Bibia okay? And it's not just about the energy. Is it true, Sir John Dramani Mahama kusunyane? Is it true, Sir kusunyane? BBC or ho? At the end of the year. Is it true, say UGMC? UGMC. And I'm asking these questions because a very relevant. And Mama Lodina, you need to take a cue from this. If indeed the questions I am asking are true,
John Dramani Mahama ko sunyane okoye ni bibi ko si wo ho ede ne si wo ho. Is it true some rushing by UGMC Medical Center na University of Ghana Medical Center is it true some flying out and for some time now? Now John Dramani Mahama is not in the country. Now no any country a dear na mo ye question you bisa no. Benim samosi cataract. Is it true? Ni liver you okay? Ni kidney okay? Ni organs is and I'm asking these questions and you people you know why I'm asking these questions. And Mira your mama umuya unim di obenya. You see 2 million wa wo pepe no. Enipa no omudi onche no bone a omu pe 2 million wa bedinti ebu okra na yen kan kura nchire. But if indeed these questions I am asking then there is nothing wrong with coming out to tell us that you are not feeling well, and all of us will even sympathize with you and will begin to pray for you as our leader. We don't want a similar situation like Professor Mills' own. And yet here one be here say me busa sa question we ade ba ko pa ye yenko tie eye Kwasi Ahoy ana is it Kwame na Ahoy or Kwasi Ahoy right? Okay, yenko nko tie one Jenana Opoku Agyeman omo hia ye no ensemu Kwasi Ahoy ka kire eye Jenana Opoku Agyeman.
I was not prepared to be president at that time, but nature schemed things in such a way that President Mills had to give way to John Mahama. Anything can happen. So, Nana, be ever prepared, like your motto says. Be ready. Anything can happen, and you can become the president of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah, Nana.
So you see, yes, it's a bomochichie frinsua se beka che so den chemu wa. E de na bema eye Kwasi Ahoy nimpa se John Dramani Mahama ni Jenana Opoku. One of them, if anything at all, Jenana Opoku Agyeman is older, way older than John Dramani Mahama. Meboa. E de na bema eye Kwasi Ahoy beka se na prepare yourself. Anything is possible. Na John Mahama nye ready to become president. But nature in its own wisdom, and nature and wisdom now will take Professor Mills and Professor Mills will yes sir. And then Kwasi Ahoy nimwa. Ebema wa encourage a 70-something-year-old woman to be prepared because anything can happen and he can become the president of the republic. When you be anymore now, Professor Mr. Mahama, you okay? Former president, is he okay? If he's not okay, then Mama, you kunu first too before 2 minutes more. And I'm asking these questions because I know what I know. But me no nyina nim say ade na wo ye no jandam political jandam. Na me no na te happy FM ye 2016 ne yes ade no. So it means minimum agoro na ni so chen. Okay kansem hu na enim a wo wia no akotena ye kan say mimos. O senador ye wia ne akotena mimos jowulu e kire ho Methodist dan na kire ho ne asere because asem no e kan ne nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Minu apano 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kure akama ne nya no kure from an insider report ye Ghana mpanifo no bebre ahi ye MPP mpanifo no bebre ahi Dr. Baomia de wo ma ye ne se poster boy wo ye John ti wo mo mfa ne nya hwe wo ma yina to atwere now the entia ho abehia se mebusa sa question we yera John Dramani Mahama or ye okay die. It was one the campaign is something is and me when the video be a no church here a man and you can tell there is no energy. The John Dramani Mahama we know from 2012, the John Dramani Mahama we know from 2016. I would meet Gina and you so sure you are not seeing the energy of John Dramani Mahama this time around. Is he okay? Bibi okay? And it's not just about the energy. Is it true say John Dramani Mahama ko sunyane? Is it true say ko sunyane BBC wo ho? E dey see here. Is it true, say UGMC? Modi American and Messinoko UGMC. And I'm asking these questions because a very relevant. Yantina one year, Mamonia, a agent of mine, Mama, Yodum, to me, Amupenti. And Mama Lodina, you need to take a cue from this. If indeed the questions I am asking are true, I am an answer Bufume. John Romani Mama Kosunyane. Okoye Bibi Kosi Woho. Edian is Woho. Is it true someone rushing by UGMC Medical Center now? University of Ghana Medical Center. Is it true someone flying out? And for some time now. Now John Domani Mama is not in the country. Now no one.
Let's say those days in no be at now. Now because I'm planning. Yeah, sorry. No, did your mom? I'm telling you. Those days, no kwasam penny be sorry. No, the your mama and your mother be from. Now, me person me expose to a Jeffrey Famo be say. Okay, Jeffrey Fa is a fake journalist. He's a useless. In fact, nyansa party. Now, most studies are the be. Matisa Koko Tima Kachro Mose, Akachran says Sankwasi Asemno, on Jimin Kika on the FM no subiu. It is a master dear. What in a platform be a friend for the records, which a honor the Jandam business. No? Yes, what platform a friend in Jandam? What in the record, a record platform, no? A honor the Jandam, no? A honor the Jandam, no? Maybe I tell Motemeka any year. Oh, Jim Phobia will go Jim for Moteme voice in here, Mammies and Motini. Jim Phobia, sorry. I did the money, Mahama, Braba, one pon the Ghana.
And a whole vice president told him to COVID-19 aba. Yaka says your social distancing, irresponsible behavior na more exhibit. O catch an microphone says he can ho. And so look at the extravagant life, yes, the exorbitant life you are living. Look at opulence display of cash. Birthday party.
No Mexico.
And your Mexico who pay as we.
Who see party with.
But we are the Macacham. What is that? One people. Now people and penny and papa say Baumia be do money ma. And why would they expose Baumia the way they exposed him? Baumia knows why it's a said so Ponqua madam. What is in your club? Not one what you came. Not one. I don't know now. Don't go for more expose. In any case, I can another crowd there on some co-election view. This year, I can say Baumia more expose Kufado. But because of a Kufado's image, and they know about Baumia 77 previous what Jimmy.
Last weekend, me Kumasi.
Vice
President Kumasi. I'm saying, hey, now Vice President Obey almost about birthday party. And I'm saying, what? Vice President a free about birthday party with Kumasi. Now they are doing a Juma.
Birthday party. Look at the extravagance.
Alpha and comfortna play
birthday party.
But Kumasi party.
And this is the kind of misleaders leading us. This. Sechemensa super vice president Teddy. Who be vice president Teddy Okruma? Not just Jimmy Power. Said Dr. Baumiana, president to Kwedu Okruma is Jimmy Power. Because Otua, a whole vice president is sorry so a birthday. I will Kumase. Or birthday. I was see Kenya. Yes, she says Kenya Kroma. And a whole vice president, a two car with him. Walk quiet there, Kumasia, may a call birthday party. Baumiana, Kakra, I give him can be sorry.
No one could be your mama. Junior, men can't say for a video no too. Me person me can't say me answer this video not too. Now because of networking and say Muna AT&T no. Me per se, ode Pasampeni, me person ode video way to mommy. asɛm a ɛyɛ ɔkatakyɛ firi vakafa a ɛyɛ baumia ho sɛ baumia ntimi ma ɛyɛ na po nso ɔhyɛ me se nsɛm a boy we akeka in the past no ɔno ana no your mama obiara hyɛ ne hospital pono no kura no ɔbɛsen aba pono ni bio ɔbɛsen aba pono aba owini 2024 election mo bɛ yare amia kosie mo bɛ yare maame lɔdi na ni kunu ho yɛ abɔdanfoɔ a mo deɛ mo didi wɔ trɔ wankasa mu kasa me yɛ discredited character me didi trɔ ho asɛm anya nokore no na madane no nokore afa junior me bɛ sɛ ɔde saa video no to mami ɔkatakyie free for last video na amedema ono fatu mo bia nhwe ɔkatakyie asɛm ɔkafa baumia ho sɛ baumia entimi ma ɛyɛ na po instruction fa sa video no to mami
yes the whole vice president anim say COVID-19 aba social distancing irresponsible behavior na mo exhibit o ka kire nkrofo ne say sika ni ho and so look at the extravagant life the exorbitant life you are living. Look at opulence display of cash. O birthday party. Enyo maisika who pay aso we.
Usika be party.
Ba o mia dia maka kire mu what is achembi. Ono MPP. Na MPP ampani ampa pa se ba o mia be di o mani ma. Anka why would they expose ba o mia the way they expose him? Ba o mia no so what say ayi se bi so ponko abodam. What is see no no de hwankwaji kem no de ana na do na kwakufa do mo expose no. In any case, I got another crowd there. On some co-election bill. This year, I can move say Baumiana more expose Kufado. But because of a Kufado's image, and they know about Baumiana 77 previous what Jimmy.
Last weekend, me Okumase. Vice President Habakumase. I'm saying, now Vice President Obey almost about birthday party. And I'm saying, what? Vice President a free about birthday party. Now they are doing a juma.
Birthday party. Look at the extravagance.
Alpha and comfort na play
birthday
party.
And this is the kind of misleaders leading us. This Sechemensa vice president Teddy. Who benya vice president Teddy Okruma? Not just Jimmy Power. Said Dr. Baumiana president to Kwedu Okruma is Jimmy Power. Because Otwa a whole vice president is sorry so a birthday. Ewo Kumase. Ko birthday. Ewo usi sikani. Yesu se sikani kuroma. And the whole vice president e two car fite ezim him wo kwa de Kumase a me ko birthday party. Ba mi na kakra na adwenim kan kakra. Abo. Aso mama na ye simpapani. E di abeka bia no di akire. Wa amade ya ni onya asante support no. Me share ba wo mia 1-on-1 say me ka kire no me say ba wo mia wo winning the primaries in the obe winning. But your problem is not about winning the primaries. O problem of power yes who winning we are the Asante people in the MPP you can't control them. And no mind is in papani or mind John. Imagine ba wo mia giving orders to Napo. How is that possible?
Even see that.
And a whole vice president told him COVID-19 aba. Yaka said social distancing. Irresponsible behavior na mo exhibit. O ka kire nkrofo ne say sikani ho. And so look at the extravagant life.
Yes.
The exorbitant life you are living. Look at opulence display of cash. O birthday party.
Enyo maisika
who pay aso we.
Usika be party.
Ba o mi ade maka kire mu what is achembi. On one MPP. Na MPP ampani ampa pa say Baumia be di omani ma. Anka why would they expose Baumia the way they exposed him? Baumia no so what say ayi sabi so ponko abodam. What is see no no de hwankwaji kem no de ana na do dan kwakufa do mo expose no. In any case, I can another crowd there. On some co-election bill. This year, I can move say Baumia na mo expose Kufado. But because of a Kufado's image, and they know say Baumia na 77 previous what Jimmy.
Last weekend, me Okumase. Vice President Habakumase. I'm saying, now Vice President Obey almost about birthday party. And I'm saying, what? Vice President a free about birthday party. Now they are doing a juma.
Birthday party. Look at the extravagance.
Alpha and comfort na play mu. Kumase party.
And this is the kind of misleaders leading us. This. Vice President Teddy. Who be vice president do Okroma? Na just ye Jimmy Pa o. Say Dr. Bawumia na president ko do Okroma is ye Jimmy Pa. Because Oto a whole vice president sorry so okọ birthday. E wo Kumase. Okọ birthday.
Okọ birthday Okroma.
E wo ba wo sikani.
Okọ birthday.
Yesu se sikani Kuroma. And the whole vice president, a two car with him, Woko Ede Kumasia, may a birthday party. Baumiana Kakra, and I give him Kakra. Abo, after Mamma and I is in Papani, the American Biano de Chile. And why Madi and Yonya Santi support may share Bawumia 101 some catcher and Mr. Baumia. Well, winning the air primaries in the Oberini. But your problem is not about winning the primaries. O problem of power, yes, who we know we are. The Asante people in the MPP, you can't control them. I don't mind in Papani or mine John. Imagine Bawumia giving orders to Ayenapo. How is that possible?
Even see that.
And the whole vice president told him to COVID-19 about. Yaka says social
because network is terrible. But I think I have achieved my aim. Information and person me putting across in an say. Okay, the chef if I want say or no money voice. The video I expose you know. Or say about me and the sebi na bi mu come. Or say about me about any. Or say about me how imagine about me giving orders and outsourcing to Napo. It's not possible. But on the chef if Napo ne top campaign coordinator and a Okateche free for Messi. Okateche air guinea to mama opone or which no pony. Nanso no mumba mama to mama aqua cosani ade. Madam, there is a one wakasa or a jandam wakasa or inconsistent wakasa or no on canocre wakasa or a koshini or no wakasa or a sansani. And until more be in this way no for also on the upside and a chatro at your mama so 2016. And ne send the Panaba chatro say your mama Basunya no more rational. When to me and date, when to me and time, when to me and Bosomecro, when to me and baby potty in the car potty and your mama coy. If I pony 4x4 say. Niba boni 4x4 Niba boni 4. And then ya bring 4. I didn't know I want to try NJTV on Mukeka Sankwasi Asemno. Tiabusia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wamba July, Obasaba August. Mono Regina, Oba, Abono Fajinatum. Wamo Musika see, Wamo Musika see, Wamo Musika see. And then a video near the starting program. No, hey, get here now, your mama see ya now. Akufado by Obesibia at Wasono. When is one sitting to Wasono? And what the party for Kogu na Babia and Crawford store one and I watch you can see container. Almost say the beauty of KJT market. Into a journalist are working here, Juma. These are the things you should be thinking about. Say, or my name say, Quaya Befaso obey or money. And yet, Jimmy, come on, Bobby and somebody in Quasia same way. Bobby obeying Quasia same way. Now, Motiana, me information. Any a catcher and son of Mammy Lordina. Okay, take it. We end this in me. Next, I want to hope for a catcher free for would Jimmy Kakrakasa bronzai. Who engage you as a credible journalist on any grounds? One casa win your psychiatric hospital. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. We end this in me. Who could you not recognizing the way journalist? And you only need discuss Ghana. Now one can say no working problem or working because or say why the contract in the past I know chatro to your mama so Asamwe nye no kure. Into asay ko fire re. Will be your time on the area. Precise. Into a your mama number one enemy. Okay, November 2023. Oko eye we ho by time anu onye adwumanya onya baabi amfans time anu onya baabi amfo de no ba bata this morning how that na power fm anu okeka nsem obodua o tv so ne ne ka ho no enne oko ba omi afie baaye no oko ba omi afie baaye no okodidi bro so baaye no wahu so obi tanwa e no de yare etoto ho obi pe owu e no obo yare ma onim say ye boni dua nne say your mama hemfa ne rush na dwan onim so obewu o de pure water kura bo okataje dua aba hospital kura rush your mama free bono ko ya obewu enso minim NDC for the say hwehwe animu NSS baby no omunya nko omasem anya say our branch 2020 Okataje River was NDC's enemy. Look at the number of seats ayenyaye. Look at the number of seats ayenyaye. Musori anuma kwatra wo enemy. O de sika kwacha wo enemy nsem. Musori free one wa kwatra ne nkwasia program for the record no so. Na o didi mo flag bearer natem. Na sebe ye de yemo amonyame ya. Enyamo ya. Me ya kwabiri ni me ya santini me ya mansie ni me tikwi me kasante kasa endusobi de asante kasa egu me kwase a me te ase se bi me nsori nkotena John Mama tampo anim se me kodeska Africana o kosumo fidie se be ya wa no be pa no wode ni Jimmy akekansa mafa John Mama ho obi a wo wakase me ya trofo Minkano kure 2016 asama yetro mitimi kato John Mama so say kure happy FM mi via no makotena mimos Methodist asori down oko ditro to John Mama so after John Mama din ewo happy FM a woni yi hobse adoye o se friend Jandam okay cancel to John Mama so wi a no akotena Methodist asori down ho enya bonsam asori down Methodist asori down no akoti nani wo sani pano na when this ni wetimi enya gidie onumu say oye journalist onu amu say oye Jandam onu a ode no ho no oso oye Jandam na this ni akotena nani say oye journalist akotena nani ama na ba be ka Ghana asem. Oh, sorry, free ni one man or part 10 na no akotena ni program so at part 12 na o di John Mama tem na wo see John Mama yade ni cataract ni ye friend say ni kidney ni den Okatache mi gira MasemTV so aka kire say so obi kidney asamu a wo ka no wonim say nya no kure ntino wo kidney be damage wo kidney be damage first. Wo ni awu shi John Mama ni nyina beba utiri so no wapampa so na Dr. Kwakuti no so sankwase asem we so and no consider as a journalist ayamo amko no mo NDC for no masem me kura mpo branch engagement kura mi ntimi nwie constituency visitation kura mi ntimi nwie I have a lot to do as a political official. I am telling you, so there is so much on the ground than a FM station. Every crowd constituency nipo muti and route 3. What me call FM station so? FM station me constituency will be anyone of my beer with TSI FM no. No I quote now not obi arrogating some stupidity powers to himself. No I quote now run John Mahama down. Now you are so excited. The next morning, no one quite now. Sabi, me a communication officer. Bosumi ni ekura studio. Me sorry, I am communicating to the right people. I'm communicating to the people who will vote. And yet trivia pi omo activity ni and tro eno omo ko tran na jo no makuku tro no omo de betu ni person. I don't belong to those things. No ka fa jo mama oni nyina ma bo hom pre oha ebeba so ebeba ma me so ebeba onananom so se jo mama emma bro region waba region ko ni nyina de nije na ja ne kwan a ebeba o maso ebeba o yire so ebeba o nua ma so ebeba o busuafo so ne wa wishi jo mama ni nyina apem ebeba o fiefo so siamba ni matena ho minya hwenka matena ho ye to street hotels matena ho ye to labadi sase matena ho ye wia Ghana sika ye ti proman I sent the region MPP school feeding 14 woman sika o ma firi nuane for 3 terms then analysis say o huru nyansa sabi nko obi yare mpa fa wabusu apanyini ho ban Journalists say oh nka yetiama infrastructure fund that your mama established you know yetiama nipa $2 million and that $2 million equivalent to how many millions? $2 million 300 billion OCDs 300 billion OCDs $2 million 300 billion OCDs plus yetiama nipa bienu kedo variant down for how yes you infrastructure fund where you see can deal with that documentation. Yet to have board the crash one nobody is talking. And the molas, me cry me dream who I'm in tears here. I go see somebody. Mulam Jacob. No chiro. Yancy peace 2016. Yes, sorry, I did a Peace FM platform. I'm saying, in Peace FM entirely. I'm saying, I program near home. How many sis? Yes, this is 110. 2020, you see what the 142. And I'm the 2G binum, which ain't happening beyond 2024. It may be a number of the my NDC. And I, Yariamoya. Mumo nipa moja ni mumu. Moti wanu obijino no rane mo candidate down. Mo sori anopa no mo twitwi mo se. Moda sumi yeso. No ma kwatena ho. Na o interject mo. Na o keka ni obeka. Kwaku tin declare ni platform ni say a MPP hour and we declare. We don't have problem. Yensi ho. Na nipa deliberately otimi chatro there. I am saying say Neokatechia wishi jo mama biano emba 1,000 times nkone mami abusia so ne papa abusia so ne nana abusia so to my journalism Vivian Abuaji nyami shira oni abema nyese nam tena abufu kakra ba munne share video no Bia mona moto na mo de those days obia sori adwamfunu bia sori a no de diwa ma ani ma ba ye from na ndc for mona mo pasum wie mona mo do asum wie na moto ne moto me say Vivian Abuaje ma bom paye Andy Molas your mama babono region I feel last year in December honum by BBC I feel 4 times obeba 5 obeba 6 obeba ba obia rushing it down Asemu akatetie kano wa dansi ya onfamra nyesa me say asemu okan no me bona dane de man abusuafo me bona dane man abusuafo na sabi wadwene ye adwuma nkwase adwene we obefa afo obi ho sama ma Lordina wo na ukunu no ene wo sympathize with Lordina oni ba mi akodan ni ye When about me, Cotton said the November 2023. Nabuko share Barkesia. Niamukan or Moana Munim, Samuji envelope or Moana Munim, Messi. Your mama, your Rashi no free bonoda. Your Rashi, your mama and free bonoda. Number one, one can so why dear to Musa, we are discredited character, one can of Korea Koshini, we are trophy. And the said dinner with the amount of Honoson, yeah, Jitum say, okay, the Jeffrey by a jandam near on Kanokure. And a bill, I want to make it emphatic there. Near Oka in I draw. Baumia or a John, Baumia or a poster boy, Baumia on to me in Napo instructions. Also, imagine Baumia giving Napo if I war. Yamisha Miniaba. Monko Katachi free for war, Namonko King Kanye. Oh, Monko Katachi free for war. What do they leading campaigner? Napo. Nasabi, who need him for a new kiki for more? So when you Nipa wa friend John, Baumia, also Muko meeting. Or to me catch and say, I can overrate to me catch a Baumia so we post up. Baumia also were John. I was it Baumia John? And then John, no, I want to me man upon sources, no. And then the John, no. Yeah, my name is 5th June 2024 year. 5th June, no, and then that year say, and then that year 25th, right? Okay, take Jeffrey for me. Or see Justin. Napo name MPP running mate as any Meboa. I got the Jeffrey for 20 days after saying Yanoko. Missy Ofidi wa Troho. Maybe I need a tro only at the Jeffrey for the Facebook. For 5th June. Or see Napo name MPP running mate. Santana. On the 4th of June, MPP running mate Napo confirmed and the Dahono. Kata Jeffrey for Junior, me we have a video in tum. Your castle about me and to me man upon sources of Fatum. I have Fatum, such a character. Such a character. That be an afru, and the Aliba Comno, I want to wear Jumakro. We have a cultural where is John Mahama? I am telling you, John Mahama, they are symboling. No, yeah. Charlie Baumia is campaigning, really campaigning. Baumia is really campaigning. Oh yeah, Muhammad as a morning kwano akotwa afano. Mo sorry NDC for no makotwa. NDC for mo bia no makotwa. No akotwa di page Napo. Napoleon Baumia John entimi man instructions no me see. Open so who say Okateche FIFA or you fake or you fragadam. He cannot be trusted any day, anywhere. Me say, Kenya Wakafa Napo in the past. Kenya Wakafa Aye Baumia in the past. Never near Otikafa Baumia. A child say, or you full better journalist. Or new journalist. So I know Kogi can pass your some fan cry for. I know Kogi and cry for cause so. We are not in Sakogu Nachino patch. But I am telling you, saying this, you know, and you will be on the Yakumsa. And you will be on the Yakumu and this, you know, sir. It did not poke and pay for data. And you know, what was your contract? What don't you say? what the area baba be for John Mahama. Say bay and crofo better say John Mahama and Tiapo, John Mahama yare. Make a open say. Or that they say those trivial issues now did you know? And yadi a bay juma bio. And yadi a bay juma. Kwame Dramani Mahama, a basic year. Kwame Dramani Mahama, over we need 2024 elections. Wabra Jandam for you free in Kay. I already have a point about say. So I come Jandam for you free your mama and Kay. Woman, I have comfort. One power to me a catch to me, so I brought on your dance here. One comfort. Junior. Mene worry, you no mesra. Me mesa me kira say. Sa video no katachi kan say. Bomia sebi. Oye jejerenche kete jimpo a wajimi pa. Fatu mami. Ne ni awakeka kekani nyina fatu mami. Ne kone Facebook or screenshot. Niema kafa jo mama ose. Oma concern na poni na me fatu. Na ni bo mutime koya conscious effort say. Ombe incite asante for against MDC. Awurade nyame. Na sa de nkura de omo sati ebe she gelege okruma no. Yenu omo di be shim ombe bo omo nsem. Many Santini, Oyobosi Santini, Nano Moko Ekra, Mama campaign team, and Commodore Quasi Assembly, the friends are Sante Fon Count, Dr. Dufo, Oya Santini, Yegumano, I had Dufo, Ajuma, and Nakufa the Guye, no farmer on the Pikas and Yatichem. Okra Sante Papa Bena free. Anna Sante Papa Bena. Mesramo, Masemtvgh John Mama no ni nyame no waye na wi mo ma me mfansi ha na brepam ye beboa brepam ye beboa isa vivie maka kire mu me se na ne akopa TV mi no obanda mo wi na anye nkwan ka nyesa ye ni bebre papa eza ni bebre okruba na ye ni mi nyina bi bi bi. Zani and I may eat it as a proporter. Nature signal. Eddie Junior, do me a favor. You see, I make us a mini no control and a junior studio and all more videos to the day. Every support to me. And to junior for videos to mommy. God bless you. Thanks for your time. Thanks for the love and thanks for everything that has happened tonight. I love you guys. I love you guys. God bless you.
Yaka says, social distancing.
God bless.
Behavior and more exhibited. Oh, catch an uncle says he can you. And so look at the extravagant life, yes, the exorbitant life you are living. Look at opulence display of cash and a whole vice president told him so COVID-19 aba. Yaka said social distancing. Irresponsible. But minu mi anu nyina nim say ade na wo ye no eye jandam political jandam. Na minu mi anu na te happy FM ye 2016 ni yes ade no. So it means minimum agoro na ni so chen. Okay kansem hu na enim a wo wi anu akotena eye ye kan say mimos. O sinado ye wi anu akotena mimos jowulu akire ho eye Methodist dan akire ho ni asere because asem no e kan nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Minu apano 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kure. From an insider report ye Ghana mpanifon bebre ahi ye MPP mpanifon bebre ahi Dr. Baomia de wo ma ye ne se poster boy wo ye John ti wo mo mfa ne nya hwe wo ma yina to atwere. Now the entire ho abehia se mebusa sa question we Yera John Dramani Mahama or ye okay dear. It was one the campaign is something is and me when the video be a no church here a year man and you can tell there is no energy, The John Dramani Mahama we know from 2012. The John Dramani Mahama we know from 2016. I would meet Gina and you so sure you are not seeing the energy of John Dramani Mahama this time around. Is he okay? BBI okay? And it's not just about the energy. Is it true Sir John Dramani Mahama ko sunyane? Is it true Sir ko sunyane BBC or ho? At the end see here. Is it true Sir UGMC? Modi American and Mesino ko UGMC. And I'm asking these questions because a very relevant. Yantina ho nyema monye. John Dramani Mahama yodum to me amu penti. And Mama Lodina, you need to take a cue from this. If indeed the questions I am asking are true, and yamene se mbufume. John Dramani Mahama ko sunyane okoye ni bibi ko si wo ho ade ne si wo ho. Is it true some Russian by UGMC Medical Center na University of Ghana Medical Center modern by is it true some flying out and for some time now John Dramani Mahama is not in the country na no only country ade na mokoko ye question you bisa no cataract. Is it true? Ni liver okay? Ni kidney okay? Ni organs is and I'm asking these questions and you people you know why I'm asking these questions. And Mira your mama ya unim di obenyo. You see 2 million wa people no. Enipa no omudi wonche ni boni a omu pe 2 million wa bedintie. Bo okra na yen kan okra chiro. But if indeed these questions I am asking, then there is nothing wrong with coming out to tell us that you are not feeling well, and all of us will even sympathize with you and will begin to pray for you as our leader. We don't want a similar situation like Professor Mills' own. And yet here one be here say me busa sa question we ade ba ko pa ye yenko tie eye Kwasi Ahoy ana is it Kwame na Ahoy Kwasi Ahoy right? Okay, yenko tie one Jenana Opoku Agyeman omo hia ye no ensemu Kwasi Ahoy ka kire eye Jenana Opoku Agyeman.
I was not prepared to be president at that time, but nature skewed things in such a way that President Mills had to give way to John Mahama. Anything can happen. So, Nana, be ever prepared, like your motto says. Be ready. Anything can happen, and you can become the president of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah, Nana.
So you see, yes, it's a bomochichie frinsua se be catch us or then chemuwa. Ediana bema eye Kwasi Ahoy nimpa se John Dramani Mahama ni Jenana Opoku. One of them, if anything at all, Jenana Opoku Agyeman is older, way older than John Dramani Mahama. Meboa. Ediana bema eye Kwasi Ahoy beka se na prepare yourself. Anything is possible. Na John Mahama nye ready to become president. But nature in its own wisdom, and nature and wisdom now will take Professor Mills and Professor Mills will yes sir. Then Kwasi Ahoy nimwa. Ebema wa encourage a 70-something-year-old woman to be prepared because anything can happen and he can become the president of the republic. When you be anyone, Professor Mr. Mahama, you okay? Former president, is he okay? If he's not okay, then Mama, you could first too before 2 minutes more. And I'm asking these questions because I know what I know. But the whole vice president told him COVID-19 about Yaka said your social distancing, irresponsible behavior na more exhibited. O catch an microphone says he can you and so look at the extravagant life, yes, the exorbitant life you are living. Look at opulence display of cash. Birthday party. And your Mexico who pay a swing. Who see party. But we are the Macacham, what is such and be on one people. Now people and penny and papa say Baumia be do money ma. And why would they expose Baumia the way they exposed him? Baumia knows why it's a said Bishop Ponqua madam. What is in your club? Not one what you came, not one. I don't know now the Uncle more exposed, you know. In any case, I can another crowd there on some co-election view. This year, I can say Baumiana more expose Kufado, but because of a Kufado's image, and they know about Baumiana Sabi previous what Jimmy.
Last weekend, me will come say
cake.
Vice President Abakumasi. I'm saying, hey, now Vice President Obey, almost about birthday party. And I'm saying, what? Vice President Efrin can about birthday party.
Aye.
Now they are doing a Juma.
Chairman Sabosu birthday party. Look at the extravagancy.
Alpha and Comfortna play
birthday party.
Bakumasi party.
This is the kind of misleaders leading us. This. Chairman Sabosu Vice President Teddy. Who be Vice President Teddy Okruma? Not just Jimmy Powell. Said Dr. Baumiana, your president, to Kwedu Okruma is Jimmy Powell. Because Otwa, a whole vice president is sorry, so a birthday. I will come say. Or birthday. I will see Sikania. Yes, you say Sikani Kroma. And a whole vice president, a two car with him, walk away the Kumasia, may a birthday party. Baumiana Kakra, and I give him Kanakakra. Abo. After Mamma and I, Simpa Penny, the other can be a no dear chili. Why, Maddy and your Santi support. May share about Wumia 101 some catcher and Mr. Baumia. Well, winning the air primaries in the winning. But your problem is not about winning the primaries. The problem of pie is who we know we are. The Asante people in the MPP. You can't control them. I don't mind some Papani or mine John. Imagine Baumia giving orders to Ayenapo. How is that possible? And a whole vice president told him COVID-19 about. Yaka says your social distancing, irresponsible behavior na mo exhibit. O catch and microphone says he can you and so look at the extravagant life, yes, the exorbitant life you are living. Look at opulence display of cash. Birthday party. And your Maisika who pay a swing. Who Usika party. Baumia dia makacheramu, what is that be? On one people, a jandam, political jandam. Na minu mieru na te happy FM ye 2016 yes adiano. So it means minimum grona ni suchel. Okay kansem huna enimo wo wi anu akotena eye kan se mimos. O sinado ye wi anu akotena mimos jowulu akire ho eye Methodist dan akire ho ne asere because asem no kan nya no kore eti de wo ye you should know say I know it better. Binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fa bibi jandam. Asamini nyano kura kamani nyano kure. From an revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Greatness will go, greatness will come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Yes, we go, yes, we come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. People, action.
And may the heavens rescue this land. We need a man with vision to lead. John Mahama is the man for us. Oh, Ghana needs a change.